Mohanlal sir, firstly I'm saying this honestly from my heart. I truly respect you for your art. You are not just an actor, you are an institution. But what I witnessed inside the theatre today was not a normal movie experience. It was way beyond my imagination, beyond my expectations, beyond my sensory limits, beyond Rajamouli's imagination, and honestly beyond Kandamouli's as well. This wasn't a movie, it was a cinematic phenomenon that directly attacked my digestive system. It felt like cinema version kidney stone stuck inside my body. Neither tolerable, not removable. To be honest, the English language has completely failed me after watching this. Ultra galactic, ultra cinematic, ultra random, ultra emotional, ultra experimental creation, everything was ultra. My language has fallen apart. So my last English reaction was what the. That's it, vocabulary exhausted. Let's come back to reality and talk in our own language now. Hello everyone, my name is Parag Bhide and yes, you will see me again because what I watched today, it was a long-term recovery. During the first 30 minutes of the film, my brain went into a full buffering mode. I genuinely couldn't figure out whether I was watching the screen or screen was silently judging me. Why are you sitting there? For a moment, I felt like abandoning my seat and running into some neighboring theatre where Dhurandhar show is on, and at least the actors would be, at least inside the screen of Dhurandhar movie, the characters were tortured and not the audience. Honestly, if the next hall was playing a Marty movie or a Sarvanan movie or even a live CCTV footage of a paint drying on the wall, I would have found more interesting and more plausible and more viewed and definitely more logic there. I've already told you like, share, subscribe for intimating you on the upcoming video, but the most important thing, we have launched our official app Relate Zone. If you have gotten bored on LinkedIn and Instagram of making connections and building network, then this Relate Zone app is like a blend. It's like a combination of social and professional networking which helps you build network, making connections and hiring, get hired, finding work and everything. So basically everything is free from hiring and everything, so that we want the audience to make the best of it, and most importantly building the network, making connections, making bonds, finding your so-called partners, whatever. So go enjoy on the Relate Zone app. I'll be mentioning the app link in the description box below. Hope you find it good. Now let's talk about the story, which is at the core, or which is on which everything, all the entire cinema is built upon naturally. But this movie explores a father-son relationship, right, through the concept of reincarnation. That's what I have decoded and understood. Reincarnation basically means the sins of the previous life are so heavy that the EMIs are still running in the life. And honestly, what next level plotting? Wow, kya baat hai. I mean, logic ki to, if Christopher Nolan watched this film, he would look at the script and think, what nonsense have I been doing my entire life? Interstellar, Inception, Tenet, move aside. The real mind-bending substance is being served right here. This is a kind of a content that simply cannot be written with a normal human brain. It clearly requires some special inspiration. I honestly believe Nolan should visit South India before making this his next film. Without that level of inspiration, this kind of fearless presentation is simply impossible. Hollywood folks, take note, learn how legendary actors are brought to the screen, rebooted, and are proudly labeled. Now let's talk visuals. Watching the VFX felt like most of the budget was spent on interval snacks. The graphics were so unreal, even the green screen would feel embarrassed. It felt like the fight scenes looked like a kind of a mobile gaming running on a battery saving mode, and that's too lowering the graphic mode. There was an explosion happening, but impact felt like a balloon quietly popping up. It seems the VFX team was told, just make something and do it confidently. And logic had clearly set out of the glass. Logic had clearly told the people in the corporate world where this film was being made, set an out of office reply and gone on an international vacation before the shoot even started. Might be on Christmas because Christmas Eve has started. A hero can do anything because he is a hero. The villain politely waits to get beaten up by Derry because the camera is in slow motion. Everything is plausible. Emotions are shown but the reasons are skipped. Scenes end but the questions begin. Why did this happen? What was the reason? Why hero is beating? Why is getting beaten up? Why the slow motion camera is there? Everything is like without any explanation, without any reasoning, and I fail to understand it's end of my understanding level. After the movie ended, I walked out of the theatre but my brain stayed behind. This film put my thoughts into a full wash cycle, so if today I am speaking strangely, please pardon me. Understand me, it's not me talking, it's the movie speaking through me. If you plan to watch it, now if you are wondering, should I watch this movie? If you are relying on my tips, here's what are the survival tips. If you are usually not wearing the glasses, wear a high power one before going in. If you are already wearing a glasses, take a risk and remove them. Maybe then this will feel visionary. And yes, but less popcorn, your hands will be busy, massaging your head or holding your head. Now comes the rating stars. After this experience, I totally have lost faith in rating systems altogether. A movie that breaks physics, destroys logic, and confuses emotions, goes beyond the logic so far so that not even the most brightest of the mind can apply the logic and try to decode or decipher what the script is. What will stars even do it? So my rating, I'm not giving any rating. So no ratings from my side, just a humble prayer. Next time, please conduct a table read before writing the script. Put some logic. There has to be some reasoning why this is happening, why he is getting beaten up, why these emotions are portrayed. There has to be some base on every action being portrayed inside the film. So that's the humble request. That's it, everyone. If I say more, they might announce a sequel. Hence, I'm reserving my words, because if the sequel gets released, I'll have to watch, and that suffering has to be then inflicted on me. I'm diverting or swaying away from that. If you enjoy the video, like, share and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, did you watch this movie, or do you still love your life? I'll see you in the next video. Remember, not every film is an entertainment, but some films are life lessons, painful life lessons. And seriously speaking, if you want your mind to be in kind of a moksha, then you can go and enjoy this film.